Putin's hiding something. How is this going to end? Not good. Nine of Swords is racing thoughts, sleepless nights, stress, feelings of betrayal, upset, anger. It's like a depression card. It's a, why have they done this sort of thing? Don't even laugh, right? What in the Archangel Michael? This is all your fault. I'm blaming you, tribe. I'm blaming you, right? So, get a globe, Nicky, everybody says. Get a globe. Got so excited, thought I'm going to get a globe. I'm going to get a globe so we can work with the precious, right? Lots of people online are saying about don't go to the light when you pass over because it's a trap and you're forced into reincarnation. I have got a very big concern about this because if you don't go to the light, you are going to end up grounded and earthbound. This is obviously going to be a regular feature. They're letting me have one spirit person come in to connect with you. Both times we've found who the person is, and this is going to be no exception. Hello, my love. He reminds me of my granddad, actually. Lovely blue eyes, quite a tall man. He had quite a nice age. I don't know if you bathed his eyes or he always had problems with his eyes. Hello, darlings. Don't even laugh, right? What in the Archangel Michael? Don't laugh. This is all your fault. I'm blaming you, tribe. I'm blaming you, right? So, get a globe, Nicky, everybody says. Get a globe. So I always say, spiritually, let the universe prevail. Let it bring it. Be patient. Am I patient? No, I'm not. I should practice what I preach, right? So I literally got so excited, thought I'm going to get a globe. I'm going to get a globe so we can work with the precious, right? I saw pink, Your Honour. I saw pink and I thought, I'm having it. Right, I didn't even check the dimensions. Big mistake. So what do I end up with? It's a space opera. What in the Archangel Michael? Look. Ready? Oh my God. What the fluff? It's the size of a space opera. I can't even get the top properly on it. And it's got a light in it as well. So that is bigger than Barb, my big crystal ball. It's bigger, look, it's bigger than, look at that. Look, you can see how big it is. I can't like look on top of it. I just, it's got to go. But I thought I would give you a laugh and show you the pure size of it. I could bounce on it. I could roll down the hill on it. It is just bloody huge. I've made such a mistake. It's going to have to go back. But I just wanted to give you... Oh, my God. Look, I don't even know how to put the lid on. Darren, where are you when I need you? Practical babes. Look, oh, do you know what? I've made a mistake. I just wanted to give you a laugh because it is so huge. It's ridiculous. So that's going to have to go back. I can whirl it around while I'm doing my channeling, but it's too big. It's too big. So anyway, moving on, I'll find a pink globe that is like the size of the precious or a bit bigger, but I just grabbed it because it was my colour. Seriously, I don't know why they picked me to do this. I don't know why. Anyway, today we're going to be doing, of course, I think that's a bit wonky, isn't it? We're going to be doing a beautiful session with the precious crystal ball. I was thinking about getting Barb out, but God, lifting it's too heavy. I think I'm just going to stick with what we already know. So I'm just going to readjust the camera so that you can have a little look as well. And we'll see what we get for humanity today. Exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. Okay. Now I've got over the delirium of ordering the biggest globe on the planet. Let's get on with what we're going to do. I'm going to do a couple of shout outs. Now, you're going to have to forgive me on this one because hundreds and hundreds of people come to me at the events and email in and send gifts and all the rest of it. I've completely forgotten your name. Please forgive me. I've desperately tried to find you through the email system, but this is incredible. And I really want to reach out to whoever created this. This is a Metatron grid, and it's invoked with all sorts of codes and wording and frequency. And this is something that we can create to place drinks on. So if you didn't want our water bottles from Karma, actually I'll have a sip. This is a shout out to the girl who does these, darlings. I'm so sorry I can't remember your name, but I'll be really interested for you to get in touch, because we would love to support you in creating these, because I think they're magnificent. Frequency cup mats, placemats, whatever you want to call them. I absolutely adore this and I use it all the time. In fact, what I normally do is I put my water bottle on top of it so it's even more frequency charged. So let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Now, I'm going to introduce Celebrity Snoop again. You are always asking for it, and you know that everything you ask for, I do. So I will ask, I don't really know what's going on in the news, apart from I heard that Trump is meeting Putin, so we might have a little look at that later. But I will get my girls to have a look and see who's top of the news, and then I'll do a Celebrity Snoop for you, okay? Just a little snippet. Yes, you're getting more and more stuff thrown in, aren't you? So without further ado, I'm going to look into the ball and see what's going on with my precious. Let me know what you see in the ball. I know you've got a light reflecting there, but there's no I can do about that. No, there's no I can do about that. So let's have a little look and see what is happening on the planet. So that looks to me like an eagle. Oh God, that's not going to tell me on the big giant, massive, massive globe, is it? Bald eagle is... what state does that represent in America? Okay, I've just asked Alexa and she's given me a choice of places. North Dakota, but that one that sticks out for me, and Illinois. So unfortunately this comes under Archangel Ariel's energy. So I don't know if you're going to be getting storms, let me know. But I know that there's work to try and ease the energy and frequency around those areas. Okay, so that's the first bit. Just let me know in the comments. Just let me know in the comments below. Yes, please do that. So love, safety and prayers to those areas. Thank you so much for that, Alexa. I hope you're right, but I've picked those two anyway. Do you know what? This rainforest thing's coming again. I can see monkeys, the rainforest. So I'm trying to work out when we're going to get news of that. There's got to be some form of protection order or some laws changed to look after a rainforest. I've already said that before, so we'll move on. Who's that? It's a human being standing in the middle of freak. Right. This is interesting. This is interesting. There's a human being standing around a frequency of nothing. It's like a vast landscape. It's like a desolate landscape, right? Like no man's land. Now, there's a number of people that have emailed in and commented, and this has been going on for months and months. That's probably last year. And I did do a video about it, but I'm going to mention it again because people are still absolutely pooping themselves, okay? It's about the spirit soul trap. Let me just check that that's the right thing I'm seeing. Yes, it is. Okay. So, lots of people online are saying about don't go to the light when you pass over because it's a trap and you're forced into reincarnation. They're not right. They're not wrong. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. But if you've seen my work over the last 35 years, I pretty much coexist with all of the higher energies. And since a child, I've understood heaven, the spirit world and everything else about it. And I've never, ever encountered Sorry, I keep looking at, look at this howlite. It's got a druzy in it. And I keep looking at it sparkling. Oh my God, I'm so glad I run Karma because I can keep it all. You want to see what I got coming up? Anyway, sorry, it's just made me look at that. I don't know why. I'll have a look in a minute, see if it's relevant. So it's up to you what you want to take on board, but it seems everything that I've ever shared with you has always been backed up with other spiritual influences. It's been backed up by angel signs, and they don't tend to get it wrong with me. And that isn't a convoluted comment, it's the truth basically. And I stand by what I've seen since I was born. I have got a very big concern about this, because if you don't go to the light, you are going to end up grounded and earthbound. Right? I've never seen any frequency since I've been a child that traps you and forces you to reincarnate. The natural laws of the universe take you back to source. They evaluate you through the frequency of Jeremiah. You then go to the reality layer if you haven't done anything heinous that takes you to the cherubim chamber. Right? I've seen that and it's never changed. And every time I try and ask about this apparent soul trap, it comes back null and void, flatline. So that to me says it's not a thing. Okay, and I'm not calling out people. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're right. What I'm saying is what I've always seen is that it's like salmon going up against the river to their destination. It's like birds migrating. We migrate home. And every single spirit person I've dealt with that's grounded has feared going up through judgment. You know, I dealt with a paedophile once who didn't want to go up because he knew he'd be judged. Right? And I think he's still grounded now. So, you know, or religion, like God's going to judge me or whatever it is, every single trapped soul, if you like, grounded soul, they've had issues about going up, and that's why they're stuck down here. Okay? So if you can believe whatever you want, you can listen to whatever you want, but I would say to you, you know, I remember when I saw Darren, he'd passed, it was the following day, that evening. Obviously I was in and out of consciousness because I was heavily sedated, but I saw him clearly, and he was in, you remember this, he was in an apartment looking over Spain, because he loved when we were in Valencia, and he literally said, oh, got a lot, I've created this while I'm waiting. I said, yeah, but Darren, don't stay there too long, you've got to go up through the light and you've got to go and see Jeremiah. He goes, yeah, all right. He goes, but look at this, it's lovely. I went, I know. So then the following morning, my brother phoned me, as you know, who's an amazing medium, Richard Morley medium. If you want to book readings with him, please go and have a look. I think the links are in the description box below, or they're on my website, Friends of Nicky, right? And he phoned up and went, Darren's just said, stop nagging him, he's gone through to the light now. Right, you can't make that up. You can't make that up, right? That's how my life works. Everything you hear and see here, I've had it since I was a kid. There's nothing different going on here. When people say, oh my God, you know, what's going on in your house? You better check. I know what's going on because I see it and hear it all the time. Darren was in the kitchen, God, doing what? Night before last. And then he rocked up over at Karen and Sharon's. He's just literally, you just know who's here and it's fine. And that's what my world is like. Full of magnificence and miracles, and this is what I'm trying to show you. But please, when you pass over, please go up to that natural light that is the light frequency of the higher realms of heaven, Crystal Palace, whatever you want to call it. That is your calling to go back there. I can't see anything in this frequency that can force you back against your will to go into another body. I've never seen it. I'm sorry, but I don't support it. So I've said it now, and it's really weird that has come up in the ball. There's a lone figure standing there like totally lost, and it's a barren landscape. I can see it's clear as day. And so this needs to be addressed. And funny enough, again, you know, the other day I was talking with the girls about it on the team, and, you know, there've been a couple of emails that come in, and I said, well, I don't know, it would be addressed when it's addressed. They've obviously heard it, and I'm sitting here now, goosing up and seeing a lone human standing there. I can't see who can create a trap of souls, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm not going to keep going on about it. It is a bit of a bugbear for me, because it will end up having millions of people earthbound. That's not good. I'll tell you that now. It's not pleasant. It's not good. I've been there and have to deal with it. I've done hundreds of house clearances, and most of them are either negative, attract to the negative people that live there, or they're scared of being judged or going up to spirit world for either people up there or religion or whatever it is. I'm not having it. I'm sorry. So, respect to the people that are claiming it, but no. And I don't normally speak out about things, but it's creating a fear that doesn't need to be there. Okay? So, thank you for showing me the lone human. Moving on. I need to say anything else? Just to let you know, Julianus is in the house again. God bless you, Julianus. The slithers of Lemurian crystal are showing me gold energy. So I feel we have Gabriel with us again. I feel this is like showers, this is like rain, this is like water coming down to the planet. So I've got a feeling there'll be more banning of chemtrails. This is going to be highlighted so much in the next 18 months, chemtrails and all of the evidence surrounding it. So there could be news about that coming up as well, darlings. What's that, please? So that's wand energy, but that looks like, what is that? Wand energy is about taking action and going towards your desires, your goals. What do you want them to take action with? Flight. Okay, I'm going to repeat what he says. Is this Gabriel? I just need to see who I'm conversing with, please. Gabriel. So I'm going to repeat what he's showing me, telling me, hang on. It seems that people that are being opened up to higher denser energies are not working with the qualities they have within them. The reason why we've shown the symbolic energy of the wand is for me to know about the energy that people need to incorporate. So I get it. Yeah, I get it. God bless, thank you. So this is about when you have started your spiritual journey or your spiritual development, or you've started to become aware of more things like synchronicity signs, you start feeling spirit around you, or prophetic dreams, whatever it is. Lots of people, it appears, on the earth plane are waiting for something to come in to help deliver their development, to deliver their consciousness, to deliver their abilities. You need to take action. It's like, I had a conversation with someone a little while ago, and I said, oh, did you listen to mine? Because they want to get hold of someone up in the spirit world. And I said, well, did you listen to my meditation? Yeah, I did, but it didn't work. Oh, how many times did you do it? Oh, once. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. It's not just a quick fix. I've been literally honing my skills for nearly all my life, over 50 years of my life. So you can't just expect things to suddenly magically come into a being. You have to work at it, and it's not work. It's, as I've just said in the last video, meditation, dealing with your shadow work, getting in with nature, working with crystals, whatever it is. You need to keep working it. You're not just going to get instant results on anything you work with. And so with this, there's an element of frustration created in the humanity frequency, and it's just a reminder that you have to work it for it to work. So literally whatever it is you want to aspire to. And this is also, thank you, this is also on like a human level. So like if you've got, it's like a business, for instance, right? I've worked, again, I'm just using me as an example. I've worked my whole adult life with this, and I even was a detective, you know, and I was still doing this work at night or when I was working as a copper. And so, you know, you can't just get an instant result. So if you like open a business and go, right, okay, let's see if it works. You've got to put work into it. You've got to aspire and take action towards your end goal, your end dream. So there's a manner of expectancy, and it's the same with people watch me and they say, oh, well, I ordered something and never get it. It's because I've worked manifestation for my life. I deserve it. I affirm it. I know how to work it. So this is why I do this. So you can learn from me, but don't expect the magic to just pop in straight away. You've got to work at it and continually be consciously aware of the fact that you have angels with you, that you've got your spirit guides with you, your spirit world, whoever it may be. So this is about taking action, okay? If there's thank you, there's lots of procrastination with things as well. You need to start taking action towards your outcomes, okay? You need to start taking action, start doing plans, start taking leaps of faith, start pushing yourself past your comfort zone, because everything is sped up. The delivery of the universe, I keep saying this, everything is sped up in this current trajectory we find ourselves in. So you need to speed up your actions rather than sit and wait. Sometimes we need to push a bit on a direction we've been shown to then get the abundance and success from it. So there's an element of lack of flight with people because they are still doubting themselves, their lives, their situation. So we've been encouraged by Gabriel to push ourselves forwards, take that first step. And then once we're on that path, it'll follow. But we can't just dip a foot in and go, oh, well, I've dipped a foot in. Can someone else help me? We've got to keep going. We've got to believe in ourselves. We've got to believe in our abilities, our talents, push ourselves in the direction that we know we're going to get there and make it, you know. So there's an encouragement from Gabriel to take this action. Labradorite is an amazing stone for motivation and kick-ass. If I haven't got one here, I'm going to laugh because that's a labradorite. Right, oh, look at those shiny bits in them. Oh, I just love labradorite for that. Good motivation stone, gets you kicking ass, brilliant protective energy from anybody negative or who's holding you back, and literally pushing you forwards to do what you need to do. So less procrastination is what I'm being asked to share with the tribe. Okay, start aiming for your dreams, going for your dreams, and realise them through knowing you deserve them, okay? There's so much manifestation energy going on at the moment, so we need to grab it. We need to grab it and go with it, and that's what I'm doing. Everything's going, okay? So there's a reminder for you to not procrastinate and not to sit back and doubt and allow your ego to stop you going where you deserve to be, okay? Let's just check. Yeah, that's done for now. We could see, this is like lack of communication, breakdown of communication to do with internet, or I wonder if we're going to see a huge, do you know, it's reminding me of, do you know, for UK based, I don't know if it went worldwide in the news, but do you remember when TK Maxx got hacked and like everybody's details were exposed? I've got a feeling we're going to have one of them. I've got a feeling that there's going to be a huge hoo-ha about someone getting into or data being exposed or being stolen. Do you know what I mean? On a big level, corporate-wise, retail-wise. So we'll have a look out for that. I don't feel it's going to go anywhere. It's just another, oh, scary, scary, scary. Look, you're exposed. You know, don't worry, we'll look after you. We'll give you new security. So look out for that, because I wonder if that's going to come up. Please feedback the news and predictions, because as I said, you're my only source. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only help. Help me, Trad, you're my only hope. Sorry, that just popped into my head. My head is so interesting. Last night, my boyfriend was Marty Pello from Wet, Wet, Wet. Just don't even go there. Are they still, thank you for confirming the sand clouds that I saw last time that were in India, but I think we're going to have some more of those. There seems to be some, I don't know if there's like a warm front coming up concerning Africa and it's blowing the sandstorms, I don't know, but that's still present here, okay, darlings? Yeah, the energy of the planet is rising. We're definitely getting more and more people sending that love out and being strong and, you know, joining the collective, because I can see the rise of consciousness going up, which is brilliant news, because it's just going to bring so much love and understanding. What's this here? Was there not? Did someone mention in the comments, because I'd mentioned Grand Canyon a few videos ago, there was a fire or something in there. There'll be a lull, so it's still, I don't know if it's still continuing now as we speak. By the way, oh God, I keep forgetting to do this. It is, battery stopped in the clock. Hang on a minute, just let me go and check the time. It is 2:20 p.m. on Tuesday, the 12th of August 2025. Okay, I always forget to say that, don't I? And some people can't watch the whole of these videos. They say, you haven't put a timer down on it. Oh yes, I do, every single time. May not be at the beginning, but I do it. Yeah, so we could get progressive fires there, but there's like a coming to an end. So perhaps in the next week we're going to get some form of calm, controlled, done. Hopefully it's already, you know, being controlled and it's on its way out. But there's an end there. So it's not going. It doesn't feel like it's going to progress for ages and ages and cause complete disaster. Do you know what I mean? Please, if you are seeing, please send your pictures in to nickyannan@gmail.com, and Danny will have a heart attack. If you see any unusual rainbow forms, these are unusual solar flares, and they are coming in again to let you know of celestial presence. So if there's ones that are really random, I don't want just rainbows. We've had quite a few come in, I think I showed you before, like a random rainbow just in the middle of a cloud, and it just looked really weird, and arcs and things like that. If there's any that you see, please send them in, because they're acknowledging again these continual solar flares and celestial presence on the earth plane. Again, I'm saying something that isn't new. We're continually going to see more galactic phenomena, which is all part of this beautiful new energy that we are in and growing. Oh God, see what I mean? This is how hard it is for me. I'm seeing a valley. How many valleys are on the planet? I need to go, actually, I think it's Wales. I need to go to Ireland as well, hang on. Southern Ireland. What is it about Wales first, please? Valleys. So the valleys aren't they North Wales? See, now I'm seeing, oh, what is it called? The reservoir at the top. Went there on a geography field trip. Absolutely, I bloody love Wales. There's something to do with reservoirs. I wonder if you're going to get a water shortage. It begins with T, doesn't it? No, Festiniog. Is it Festiniog? Festiniog, I wonder if there's going to be any issues with water supply or something to do with water there. Because, yeah, the vision's gone now. So let me know, beautiful people in Wales, about anything to do with water up in North Wales. Could be South Wales, but no, I'm sure that's North Wales, Festiniog, isn't it? Look at me remembering the long name. So, Ireland, my eyes are stinging, I don't know why. My eyes sting and water when I do this, and then like the mascara ends up like a panda eye. It's not good. I'm feeling I want to go with leadership. I'm feeling I want to go with it's nothing major. It's not anything, oh my goodness. I just don't know if it's change of leadership. Like, because I'm looking at Dublin and Santry and going to Cork. I'm looking down south. So have you got any elections coming up or any change of leadership down there? There seems to be kind of like a change of position of power there. For some reason, I feel it's more for the greater good. So I don't know if you're like, oh no, that person got in or this is what's happening. But it feels like there's improvement in leadership decisions to do with your part of the world, darlings. I don't know why my eyes stinging. What can you see in it? As I say, I know there's lights reflecting off of it, but I'm always interested to see what you see in it. And you know what's really weird as well is that so many of you say exactly the same thing. Have you noticed that in the comments? That's incredible. A lot of people say the same thing. Do you want me to go back? Do you want me to write or go back? Oh, this is something to do with... Why are my eyes stinging? Oh, so we got another spirit person coming in. Naughty. Hello, my love. Sorry, he had cataracts, and then I think he possibly he could have either gone blind or had massive problems with his eyes, and this is through diabetes. Hello, my love. He reminds me of my granddad, actually. Lovely blue eyes, quite a tall man, and was... I don't know if there were problems with his legs. He could have even had part removal of something to do with his limbs, but I see him in a chair all the time and then, you know, in bed before he passes. So he couldn't get out and about, which really frustrated him. I've got ex-military with this man back in the day. I don't know if it is George. That's not my great-granddad, is it? No, he was never military. Okay, just checking. He had quite a nice age. I think I don't know if you bathed his eyes or he always had problems with his eyes. I was sore, but it's doing my head in. So sorry if I look like a panda. Can you take that back from me, please? Because it's really stinging. And keep my eyes closed while I talk to him. So this is obviously going to be a regular feature. They're letting me have one spirit person come in to connect with you. Both times we've found who the person is. And this is going to be no exception. This is someone very dear to you, who would have been, it most probably is again your dad. could even be stepdad. I'm not sure. There's something removed about the energy. So I don't know if you were away from them for a little while and then you reconciled, or he's not blood, but he may as well have been, or it was your granddad that brought you up. You know what I mean? But there's that dad love, but possibly that it isn't like how blood would describe a dad. Okay? Can you please step back from my eyes, because I need to be able to see my lovely tribe, please. That's okay. Just carry on doing what you're doing. Hair exceptionally fine. Can I take me back? Oh, very dark hair and very thick when he's younger. You'll have there must be photographs of him in the army, or is that army? RAF? Are you showing me RAF, darling? Sure, there's George connected around this man. Oh, is that your wife? Bless her. She's up there as well. Very cuddly lady, very sweet, very hello. Nice little wave and curl to her hair. She's got lovely bright eyes as well, very positive. I don't know if she is crocheting, her hands are busy, knitting or embroidery, but there's something she's doing now. Bless her. It's like Amy, Angela. There's an A connection to her, or to you, Anne. There's that kind of name. It's really hard to keep connected when I'm supposed to be doing world stuff and then spirit people come in. Thank you. If you could just pull it back a bit more, please, my love. That would be really helpful. They want to confirm that they're together. I just keep seeing, as I look at them, granddad's on the left or dad's on the left, mum's on the right, or grandma. That's still, what's going on with that? I don't know, unless I want to talk to their granddaughter or granddaughter. There's a connection with trains, so I don't know if they live near a train line. He ended up being a train driver, or there's a connection to railway, but I know that that's right. And there's a younger man there that's also with them. He's not connected in and communicating, but there is a younger man there, passes over, and that feels quite quickly. Mum knew she was passing, so I think there's definitely some cancer condition, as well as, what else is it, darling? Hang on a minute, love. What? I think there are issues with her heart as well. And don't ask me why I'm seeing a fairground. So I don't know if this is a cherished memory, or they live near a green when there was a regular fairground, or you connect a memory with that. There's like a carousel going around, and I feel like I'm in the energy of eating candy floss, or cotton candy as you call it in the US. And unless they're trying to show me it's like a seaside town that's got a fairground that they live at, or you do. I'm going to pull it back now, because otherwise, Lloyd could be the surname connected around this. But I'm just going to pull it back, because otherwise I'll be sitting here in that energy, and we're supposed to be doing, yeah, you are together. There's a collie dog there as well, black collie dog. Could be crossbreed. A dog's just come in. God, it sounds like my nan and granddad, but I know it isn't. But perhaps they use that frequency to come in, because we had my nan and granddad had a black collie dog. So please let me know if this is your family. They're confirming they're together. They're confirming that they're looking out for the younger male that most repassed either more recently than them. And they want to just send love. They just want to say, we're all together. Don't worry. He's okay. He's safe. I really hope that makes sense for you. Okay, darlings, thank you for coming, sweetheart. And thank you for coming as well, sir. I do hope we find your family. God bless you. You're welcome. Don't apologise. It's absolutely fine. That's what I'm here for. God bless you. Yeah, I think someone's going through either a cancer scare, or they're actually going through treatment, or there's some health issues down here that they're really worried about as well. And it's, oh my God, I'm going to go out as well. No, it doesn't feel like that. Whatever it is, it's not. Don't let your ego get in the way of that. It's absolutely fine. If whoever's got tests or something running. Okay, you're welcome. I was just talking about nursing and care and things. Perhaps you looked after them, I don't know. But please, could we just thank you for coming? You're so very welcome. God bless. Okay. It's an angel aura swipe. Let me get back into the energies of the universe and the planet. Jumping up and down, different frequencies. Don't you just bloody love it? Oh, you've got a problem in your left hip as well. Or there's problems to the left groin tummy. Perhaps that's to do with what's going on with the tests. Okay, can you allow me to go back into what we're doing, please? Thank you. I'm going to hold that. This is such a high vibrational kit, this Angel Aura. Thank you. Okay, let's get on. I really hope I find you. I hope the family finds these lovely couple. Bless them. Doing the same stuff that they do down here. We all do. You think they'd be doing magical stuff? No, they're just sitting there doing what they love doing. Bless their little hearts. Okay, let me know where we're going now. It's interesting. So I've just seen, do you know the giant man that's on the hill in the UK? And the horse? They're aligning these structures, these hills, these tors, with all of these writings on, you know, the big writings on. They are aligning them with pyramid energy. You can see the Mayan temples. There's something under them. Huge energy portals. That potentially, that's interesting. So they're showing me that there are, like, I'm just going to say it as I see it, these places that are marked with like huge, if you live across the pond, just Google it. We have places here, perhaps you have them there as well, where they're huge, like hills, almost mountains, and then a huge thing is drawn on in like white chalk. And they have significance to do with our galactic and angelic friends. There's like, as I look at these certain hills that have had these drawings placed on them, they have got like energy in up from the hills up into the ether. So these potentially could be vortex energies, spaces that other beings, other energy can jump into to get through to the planet. So do you know when I'm kind of seeing, do you know, like for instance, a rocket coming back down from space or whatever, and it has to go through the atmosphere and the ether and all the rest of it. It's like these create an easier path for beings' energy to come through. They're like huge, massive energy portals of access to the planet. Interesting. Let me know what you think on that one. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you. What's happening? So there are people that will be coming in, and let me know if you're one of them. There's a lot of people that open portals and send energy to them. And there seems to be a hotting up of this portal frequency because people are being enlined to want to send energy to them. So it's making the energy easier for things to come in. Benevolent, by the way, don't start panicking. Yeah, we're kind of waking up and creating stronger energetic portals that help access to celestial beings and frequency. That's another shift that's taking place in the planet. The only bummer with this is potentially, again, I thought there was only going to be a couple more major ones. I know we're always going to get air crashes, I know that, but there was like one and then there was another one and there was another one, wasn't there? But potentially this could also add to the issues with travel. I'm not saying don't travel anywhere, I'm not saying don't go in a plane. These are very rare. But there just seems to be some change of frequency in the skies. Do you remember? Perhaps a couple of months ago now, I said about the frequencies changing in the seas and the animals, and that all came to fruition, didn't it? When they kept beaching and they end up God knows where in different places, and the frequency of the dolphins is resonating because of the Atlantean energies that's pouring through the seas. It's kind of also being developed in the sky now. This is all for access, and it's all for us to get access to celestial realms. So we're having bigger, stronger portals that have been created from thousands and thousands of years ago being opened up to help us communicate clearer. How exciting. Loving that. Loving that. That's why everything's so clear. Everything I put out comes back to me. Yep, done, tick. Wow, that's interesting. Thank you. Anything more? Oh, they're just creating a really lovely crystalline, energetic grid of communication through the ether. Brilliant. Metatron's got a lot to do with that, and Uriel, I've seen red and purple in their energy. So they're working on creating stronger portals for connection. Brilliant. Thank you for that. We're still going to see a lot of hot temperatures. None of that is getting cool at the moment, hence also warming up the waters. Nothing we can do about it at the moment. It's not catastrophic. It's just another warning wake-up call for us to start taking action, like I was saying earlier, for the people that can change it to take action. There could also be new ways of eradicating our waste, our rubbish, our garbage, hello, on a healthier level. So that's going to be done. But there seems to be some benefit in, there's some breakthrough on how we can get rid of our rubbish, which is better for the planet. I don't know how that's going to come into effect. Let's see what happens. Good luck with that one. But I've got to go with what I see in here. Quebec in Canada. I don't know if you're, I'm seeing like county mounties, so I kind of feel that there may be an amalgamation of police forces or a corroboration that comes into effect for better policing and community safety for Quebec. Oh no, let me know, darlings. I've just also seen alligators. There's nothing to show here, by the way. They're just making me scribble. You know, I normally show you. There might be something incorporated for the protection of, do you know, like, oh my God, I can't create thought when I'm up there. I'm trying to create thought. The Everglades. Oh God, we had such a lovely time there. You know, the Everglades, like, something, what, I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing alligators in swamps, basically. So I don't know. And this could be Cajun areas as well. Can you imagine if they went through all those lands, all the dump bodies in there? Protection laws on the alligators, control of the alligators. That's all I can see. I'm gonna have to go with that. I can't get any deeper than that. Land laws, something to do with that. It's a problem. Again, I do want to go to like the south or places that have got highly populated alligators in the States. Well, we're jumping to the UK now. Starmer. Do you know what? I keep saying it. He's not staying for long. I don't know how we can get him out, but it still hasn't happened yet, but it is, I'm telling you. Some of these predictions happen in an hour, others in a month, 2 months. So do you remember when I saw that Yamaha sign? That really was so strong. And I don't know why I saw it. Unless it's to do with motorbikes or something, I don't know. That's been bugging me, that one. Okay, well, not glad to see it, but obviously we saw the spiders last time and there's been a massive influx of spiders invading UK homes. False widows. Larger than has been seen for a very long time. So we know that we're on track with a lot of these predictions, but Starmer, I would have thought he'd be out soon. Thought he would have gone by now. Okay, darlings. Yep, keep going. Okay. You want me to have a look at the conversation that's going to take place with, tap it with Zebra Amethyst. Tell me about talks with, remember I said, I think the last thing I picked up was that they were going to get together and talk, but Trump was going to stamp down on him and say, right, that's it now, otherwise there's going to be big trouble. That was the last energy I felt between the two of them. What's going to happen with these talks between Putin and Trump, please? Thank you. Oh. Was that supposed to come out reversed? Was that supposed to, I don't like that. No, I'm going to put that back because I don't know if that was supposed to come out reversed. Woo! That came out. Okay, Page of Wands. Right, so Page of Wands, because the page is lovely because it aspires to new beginnings and new things. And funny enough, we've had Wands. Couldn't make it up, could ya? So we had Wands highlighted in the bowl. Thank you. That's definitely upside down. Oh, money upside down. Page of Pentacles. Interesting. How many do you want me to do? when you feel you need to stop. Okay then. Right, what's going to happen? Right, okay. Do you want me to write? Right, okay. So we have the Page of Wands, which is all about new beginnings and aspiring to taking action and plans. And this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to say. And we're going to go towards our desired goal. Sometimes a page can be a bit immature though. So I don't know if we're going to be having conversations that take place that either are beyond realistic goals or going to be agreed to, then go back on. And I said this before with Putin, because the Page of Pentacles is upside down. So the Page of Pentacles, very slow burner, and this is to do with money, economy, structure, stability. So that's upside down, right? And that's next to the Page of Wands, and that's another page. So again, do you know I said that Putin was going to stand by agreements made, but then was going to do a back turn on it? That's what I'm wondering is going to happen. And this is also down to the intent is down to the economy, money, or who's got the most money, who's got the least money. And it's just like a political game of chess here. I still don't think he's going to honour what they agree. So the outcome at the moment is this. This is the outcome of the meeting. So the Ace of Cups is new relationships, new agreements, a new way of being, understanding. So they're going to come out, yes, we did very well on this chat. We now know where we're going. Let's see what happens next. We've got a new relationship. We've spoken to each other. We understand each other now. Don't worry, everything's going to flow nicely. Thank you. Flipper. 8 of Cups. She can't make it up. It's walking away. It's walking away from responsibility. It's changing the game. It's just literally not having it. Well, I think he's going to backtrack on what he's agreed with Trump. And this is going to create the next background argument. Because you've got this Ace of Cups, which is all fluffy and lovely. Right, and then you've got the 8, which is him walking away from like responsibility, or walking away from what doesn't serve you. So he's not going to think that serves him. There's a little kink in the armour here, because I just feel like he's not going to adhere to what was agreed. I did predict this a few weeks ago. This is the long game. It's the same with Starmer. It's like the long game, you know. It's like waiting for it all to come into fruition. It's not a short measure. Oh! 5 of Pentacles, left out in the cold, betrayal, loneliness. Wow, I've been really SHAT on what the fluff has just happened. And what does that lead to? One more, please. Is that a flipper or not? Can you bring it back out again if it was a flipper? Thank you. Same card, Major Arcana, High Priestess, hidden. There's lots of meanings for the High Priestess, but one of them is what is hidden, because she holds the sacred scrolls to what is hidden knowledge of the spirit world and the universe. But Putin's hiding something, and it's going to come out, and it's going to create controversy, and it's going to create a whole new bag of worms, can of worms. Sorry, I'm not down-eared, so I'm trying to create thought and words in my head. Result, please. Can you give me one more result, please? One more result. How is this going to end? It's a flyer. Not good. 9 of Swords is racing thoughts, sleepless nights, stress, feelings of betrayal, upset, anger. It's like a depression card. It's a, why have they done this sort of thing? It's going to be a waste of time, this talk, because nothing's going to be honoured that's agreed in it. I'll tell you that now. We'll see what happens. Let me know. I don't even know when the meeting. I haven't got a clue. I just remember someone saying about it in the comments. God, I hope it hasn't already happened. Oh well, if it has, it has. Nothing I can do about it. I'm just going with my own intuition. So, my darlings, that's what we've got for today. They're pulling me back because I know that I've got lots of videos to do today. And it's incredible, you know, and this is the other thing. When people say, oh, can you find out about this country, find out about that country, I literally just go with what they show me. I can't, you know, unless I can sometimes say, right, what is happening here now, like I did with Trump and that, but it's a high volatile spike of energy on the planet, so it's easy to connect in with it. We'll see how we go. I don't think I should have to order from the divine. I just need to go with what they bring me, and that's what they brought me for this time round. So I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to be my news reporters and let me know what's going on the planet, if any of this makes sense. And thank you for watching, my darlings. Me and the precious. Until the next time, darlings, just keep going and know that I'm here for you. And we're all together in this tribe to support each other. You've got this. Speak to you again soon.